Alright, first things first, let's eat something. Read. Alright. Module. Electronics. Textile. And plastic. Let's build. Yay. Gonna take a little bit. I think we've got everything taken care of now. All of these just became able to... It's done. My cucumbers, they're done. My little shiny thing is complete. The last part of my ultimate escape plan. The launch procedure can be started any moment. Now I just need to think if there's anything left to do in Mercaville. That's just too funny. There'll be no, the fuck is that? Be no going back. Not this time. Alright. Let's eat a thing of food and energy. And, activate alarm switch on the top floor to inform Sleepless. After doing that, there's no way back. Well then, let's do it. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're just gonna have to finish the game. Yeah, everything's good. I think everything's good. Take everything out of my inventory. Okay. Alright, so there's a switch down here. Come on. This little yellow switch. Son of a bitch. Ridiculous. Power on. Ooh. Okay. The light has been set up. Now let's just wait for the Sleepless. Huh? I should go outside and look for them. Oh, there they are. Look at that horrible posture. Bob, Chupacabra, Joe, and our lovely lady, botanist. And Bob.
Hey.
Hello, Mr. Prepper. Hello, Bob. Glad to see you find some time to stop by before that great operation. And here's what I was talking about earlier when I first started the game. The dialogue is really strange. Are you prepared? Do you hear the people sing? Is it irony, Prepper? You don't believe in our cause? Oh no, it's not that. It's just, I'm more of a solo player, and I'm not seeing myself marching behind banners. But I wish you all the best. Do you think you stand a chance today? Are you ready? As well as we'll ever be. We have nothing to lose but chains. I like the attitude, but there's one thing, Bob. As for people loving freedom and hating surveillance so much, you have done your share of observation. Am I right? He's just like, like, I'm confronting every one of you except for Joe and I think Joe's the only one I don't confront, and Chupacabra and Bob. Oh, you mean observing you? We had to, in order to understand your cause and how it could help our struggle. Already, since the plane crash, we knew there's something special about you. You started tricking the agency very early on, and most of us sleepless require certain effort to stay outside the influence of the brazen serpent. Physical barriers, avoiding the nightly reset, naughty. Regular contact with other awakened people, concentration exercises. And you seemed to defy the brainwashing by sheer force of will and keeping yourself busy. Remarkable. Excuse me, remarkable. Your example gives us hope. We feel very grateful to have you on our side. Thank you, Mr. Prepper. You're welcome. Don't think I'll forget all this. Sorry. Don't think I'll forget all this. Don't go into the lower levels of mind thingy, though. Good luck today. May the whole town become sleepless. Hopefully, and good luck with, with your shiny metal bullet. It was a pleasure knowing you, Prepper. Likewise, Bob. You are my favorite bookworm revolutionary. Take care. Oh, that was a nice thing to say. Say goodbye to Chupacabra. Bark, bark. What? Can't talk to him. Hey, Joe. You're such a good man. And Chupacabra, you're such a good boy. Oh, hi, Joe. And Chupacabra in the town. I didn't expect you here. So you're among the sleepless now. You know, I'm not sure if they consider me a regular member, but I'm helping them out, yes. After all these years reading about conspiracies and secret organizations, I didn't want to miss the chance to take a closer look at one. They have a bit of Illuminati vibe with all the eyes, don't they? They sure do. At least it's the best you can get with Americaville County. And what do you think happens afterwards, after the awakening? Funny thing is, I really don't know. The expectation is that we awaken enough people to self-organize and self-organize well and resist our local agents, and then we'll see. What I'm afraid is that we are awaking. What I'm afraid of is that the awakening triggers something else. A reaction of deep state, a massive release of chemtrails, ionosphere activation. But whatever happens, I wanted to see it up close. It gets boring in the junkyard sometimes, you know. And your launch. I know you're leaving, and I wanted to say goodbye. I think we got along well, Prepper. We did. I think the same, Joe. I enjoyed your help and company. See how his, warm reception compared to Bob's? And you too. Yes, yours too, Chupacabra, of course. But tell me one thing, Prepper. You had your share of works, for a secret agent. But tell me one thing, Prepper. You had your share of work for a secret organization, am I right? The word got to you, eh? Yes, I worked for the agency. It turns out. But this is another life, a previous life. Oh, I know. Don't dwell on it, Prepper. The history of the world is full of double agents and defectors. And I've heard it with my own ears of how furious they were at you. How so? You're not the only one who knows how to use the radio, Prepper. Back when Fort Observer was still active, I used to have one of my antennae directed towards the base. I would sometimes pick up some military chatter. Mostly nothing important or just codes I couldn't understand. And then one day the radio got off like the fireworks on 4th of July. On July 4th. Back when we still celebrated it, that is. They were yelling something about the well-being department. I thought somebody broke their sauna or something. Well, dude. Then they cried in horror as somebody let the dogs out. Woof woof. That's right. That's right, Chupacabra. And it sounded like they were a really big deal. I guess there was no regular good boys. I guess these were no regular good boys. Then they were telling somebody wrote freedom on a glass somewhere, like it was a curse for them. Then there was an official announcement. It was now forbidden to repeat the written word. Freedom? They were also shocked after finding out who the saboteur was. I didn't pick up the name at the time, but their reaction was like the president himself defected. And then came the alert about the unauthorized takeoff from the airfield. Everyone on the radio went nuts. They had shortly announced they were going to cut all radio communications, and everything went silent. How did you figure out it was me? Oh, after the crash in the forest, I was just connecting the dots, really. So why were you willing to help a former agent? Oh, come on, Prepper. Me, a collaborator of secret rebel organization, defector from a government agency? It's the stuff of my dreams. I love Joe. He's great. Ryan, I was happy to do some of the conspiring with you. Have a good flight, Prepper. And just one thing. I'm not one of those types, but just in case, remember to look out of the window and see if the earth is really round. It would be funny if it's not. It would be very funny if it's not. Sure, will do. So long, Joe. And Chupacabra. Woof, woof. Bark, bark. Oh, he's so good. He's a good boy. Such a handsome boy. Oh, good. I get to talk to my lady Jenny. Hello, Buttercup. So it's finally the time for you to shoot forth.
Hey.
Hello, Jenny. Do you always speak in plant metaphors? Only when I find it fruitful. I love this freaking shit. Right. This is the first time I see you outside the forest, by the way. I needed to be there for the operation. I want to see if everyone feels well after my herbs, you know. I'd also like to see Mary. She's the lady I've been neighboring. See if anything can help her remember her life. If not, I'll just see if she's all right. I'm sorry. I took part in this. The Brazen Serpent program, some of the memories got back to me. I know, Buttercup. But you're a different person now. This is what matters. After all, it was your decision to escape them, and I remember the search for you after the crash. I have been observing it from my small hideouts in the forest. Yeah, that little bush. They deployed great force, and they wanted your blood. But they didn't expect to find you completely lost and not remembering anything, apparently already under the influence of the satellite. You've seen that? It's kind of embarrassing. With my own old eyes, yes. And then, for some reason, they decided to let you go. Perhaps they wanted to observe you. And, well, not only they had saved... excuse me. Why? It's such weirdly worded. And, well, not only they had the same idea. Not only they had the same idea. I know that the Sleepless had been watching me too. I know that the Sleepless have been watching me too. Have you gotten any conclusions from the observation? That you are the most peculiar person around. At first, you seemed completely brainwashed, like the most... Americaville. America! But it didn't last long. Your determination is fascinating. You quickly started doing your own things the agency hadn't noticed soon enough. Finally, you attempted to escape with a car, and I think you remember the rest. You know, Jenny, I'm very glad. Excuse me. You know, Jenny, I'm very glad I got this letter from you. This letter? I threw it away. You are my favorite granny from the woods. Aw, see, there's a warmer reception than all of them. And you're my favorite youngster. Godspeed, Buttercup, and good luck with your finding greener pastures. Remember to eat well and drink tea. It's been an honor, Jenny. Good luck with the awakening. Now, Bob. No! Tell Bob! No! Say goodbye to Bob! I should have said goodbye to Bob first. This is it. Time for me to go. Godspeed, Prepper. Goodbye, Buttercup. Good luck out there. Farewell. Woof! Well, he barked twice, but whatever. Goodbye. Take my buckets. Take everything. Who's that? The agent? The agent is at the door. Don't hide anything. Just do it. Hello, Mr. Prepper. Hello. I didn't expect an inspection right now. I thought they are no longer needed. You recognize me without my glasses. You are very perceptive, Mr. Prepper. I thought my disguise would last for longer and I would be able to surprise you. See, this is a weird dialogue. Like, he expected this to be like a weirdly warm reception. As for the inspection, I don't do this kind of things anymore. It's not the lack of the glasses that gave you away. It's just that I know your voice very well. This is standard procedure, you know. But I must admit, Mr. Agent, that I'm confused. I don't know the purpose of your visit. Oh, Mr. Prepper, please call me Minuteman from now on. Ooh! Ooh! He's the Minuteman from the letters all along. Whoa! Ellipses. Oh, I thought you'd figured this out already. Yes, I'm the one who's sending all the items and information. And thank you for answering my requests, Mr. Prepper. So you want to tell me what all those inspections and reports were just for a show? Or just for a show? You had fun harassing me, Mr. Minuteman. You had fun harassing Mr. Minuteman? See, that's so weird. You'd think this would be... he's like more angry than anything. That he's like, this is the end of the show and is angry that it's over. But, Mr. Prepper, I had to keep up appearances. Great show. I had to work well for the agency to be able to help you. And I even resisted the urge to look under your rug. Oh, sure, you're just following orders, but how did you manage to escape the agency's ambush? This. I was expecting to die valiantly, but it actually wasn't that bad. I got a tip-off about the ambush, but it turned out it was actually just one older agent. He retreated after my warning shot, possibly to get reinforcements. I used the occasion to run away from the hideout, and here I am. I couldn't resist to introduce myself with my truer identity. See, is this made by a foreigner? Okay, I'm honored, but you still owe me some explanations. Why did you choose me as your pen pal? You caught my eye a long time ago, when we were still working together. What? What? Yeah, you probably wouldn't remember me even without your amnesia. I was just a regular agent assigned to the Fort Observer, and you were a superstar there. Ellipses. Oh, stop with the false modesty, Mr. Prepper. You were a top-class engineer. Your solutions were absolutely vital to getting the Brazen Serpent up into orbit and keeping it there. You loved the job. You were dedicated, hard-working, and very sociable on top of that. Excuse me, let me read that again. And you loved the job. You were a dedicated, hardworking, and very sociable on top of that. Whenever I saw you in the base, I thought, oh, I want to be that guy, be like that guy. What the? Oh, my headlamp is illuminating his face. The light's like right in his eyes. Sorry, Mr. Minuteman. I'm not sure if I'm flattered, really, but what happened then? How did I stop working for the government? It's funny that the light is actually as though it's pointed at the wall. How to put it that concisely? After the successful launch of the Brazen Serpent, you got bored. Supervision of the satellite was just too easy. Everything worked as planned. You started visiting other teams in the base, socializing, getting to know their work, seeing if you can help. And one day you visited the Inspiration and Well-Being Department. Gotta love those military names these days. So what were they doing? Well, further testing the technology that's installed on the Brazen Serpent, the waves, you know. And they were testing them on dogs, as usual. I'll stop you right there. I remember this. I wish I didn't. Sure. In the next days, you weren't yourself and not very sociable anymore. Then one morning, I woke up to the alarm in the base. Everyone was running around and screaming. Turned out somebody broke into the Inspiration and Well-Being Department. Let the dogs out and painted the word freedom in big letters on one-way mirror in the test room. And then stole one of the planes and took off without authorization, LOL. And who didn't show up for work? Our Mr. Perfect, Mr. Prepper. Mr. Perfect sounds pretty contemptuous. It seems it's all coming together. Right. Unfortunately for you, an AA missile got you right before you went out of range. They never got to the wreckage, but they found you wandering endlessly in the forest. They were ready to make an example of you. So why didn't they? They realized you're a perfect test case. A perfect test case. What are you talking about? Observing the effects of the Brazen Serpent, you lost your memory, so you were a clean slate for the mind-controlling waves, but you were known to have strong personality. A perfect situation for the testing the strength of the satellite, right? So they assigned an agent to observe you and let you free. Well, free. Was it you observing me? Ah, no. That agent got fired after you had tried to escape with the car. And then I convinced them to continue the experiment. I suggested regular controls. They agreed. And besides, I wanted to take a closer look at you. That's weird, Minuteman. That's funny. No, I admired you. I was fascinated. You were always different. Your escape, the dogs, the writing on the mirror, it was beautiful. And by that time, I was already bored of the dullness of the agency, so I decided to help you out. Yeah, this guy is like perfectly willing to be a part of it. Oh, jeez. I needed to keep... Excuse me, it's late here. It's like 4:45. I needed to keep up appearances, so I performed all the controls dutifully, but also set up my Minuteman Minuteman alter ego to help you out. So it was all for show. And what's in it for you? He just like completely skipped all the admiration and shit. And what's in it for you? Apart from that, I sincerely wanted to help the most interesting person in Murricaville. Murricaville. Yes, apart from that. So, Mr. Prepper, you need to know that in the agency, I had access to sources more reliable than our truth. Bless the president. And the international situation is really, really tense. See, the Brazen Serpent doesn't affect only our great country. I'm afraid a foreign attack is imminent. And so you want... Mr. Prepper, I have gone out of my way so many times. He keeps inching forward. I love that. To the point, please. Look at he's just like completely cold. I'm ready to go. Are you done? He's getting closer. I want to get away with you in your rocket. See, that's a concrete answer. No, not gonna happen. But Mr. Prepper! No, it's impossible. There's only one place inside, and I'm pretty sure you can't control a rocket. Mr. Prepper, we're all in grave danger. We cannot know how much longer Murricaville and the whole country will survive. Well, okay. You can use my bunker after I fly away. I won't need it anymore. The equipment is not compliant with the Security and Well-Being Act, but I hope you don't mind. Mr. Prepper, thank you. This will help a lot. And good luck on your flight, wherever you're going. I just have to admit, I imagined our meeting being a little bit warmer. Yeah. Isn't that right? Yeah, they're both wearing suits. I'm holding a zap gun that I made. You're holding a briefcase full of documents. He's looking at his watch. This is standard procedure, Minuteman. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's over. He just says it's not even like the goodbye. I freaking love this game. There's the Brazen Serpent. Do you hear that? There's something in the background. I wonder if I can say hi, goodbye to Bob. What? I can't. I can't. Joe. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was more dialogue. Do you sometimes think that if Lee Harvey Oswald really been alone a gunman? Nah, you probably wouldn't bother yourself with such wacky theories. Woof, woof. You can't. I can highlight him, but not Bob. What else does he say? He sometimes thinks, oh, okay, fine. Alright, guys. It's time for me to go. Let's leave this place. There we go, guys. Let's do this. Oh, right. Oh. The button's down here, but the seat's up there. Rocket launch. Think. At last, this is where it ends. In a short moment, I will be speeding away in a giant metal bullet. Away from here. From the dullest place on Earth. That's just not fair. A freaking Brazen Serpent was making everybody dull. Goodbye, Murricaville. Murricaville. I won't miss you. You're such a jerk. It's a good thing they moved. Just take his shirt off. He's like, yep, let's go. He's all sweaty. Everything's ready to launch. So there they are. Oh, yeah, they'd be dead. From all the fire, you know. Wow, that was impressive. And now the time has finally come. Let's start the operation. Away. Whatever. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm ready. Let's go sow seeds of dissent. Oh no. An agent. You! What are you doing here? I can explain, but it's a long story. We need plenty of time. But I'm on your side. Uh-oh. We're zooming out. Oh! Doosh. Everybody's running into their houses. Heavens! What was that? What's that light? No, a blast. I've been right about it. I didn't sign up for that. Goodness gracious, don't look, Bob. We'll get through this. That's about to be the scariest fucking shit ever. We are not prepared. Not prepared for this. Or are we? Yes, please get in there, guys. You're my friends. I should have given them the bunker. So freaking cool. Let's do it. Clank. Yeah.
Rumble of engines.
Rumble of engines. That's his voice.
Speed. This is what everything has led to. I went through a plane crash, memory loss, government surveillance. I dug myself a second home underground, and then I fought, farmed,
punched a dog,
explored, and built my way out of that
punched
damn town. In my previous life, I worked for the regime. In this one, I've helped some.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of signs going on after the nuke.
To new beginnings, to freedom.
Phew. And then it blows up. Notice how close it is? Yeah, shit is right. You know, it really makes me wonder if there's a fucking second game to this, but it doesn't set one up for it. It doesn't set it. Oh, yeah. That's right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get them all. Dink. Dink. Dink, 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 dink. Dink. Oh! Nice. Alright. Nice, nice. Oh, that was close. Nice. No! There we go. I just want to get them all. Ooh, that was close. Get it all. Nice. What the hell? Bats, rats, deer. Thank you for playing. Pew! Nice. Collect all the names in the credits. Oh, oh. A lovely little lighthouse. It's not gonna be the best place to fucking stop. There's no supplies on this island. Ka-dunk. Mr. Prepper. Fun game.
It's like stretching his mouth and wings. It's weird.